Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Retirement SOS. I'm Ernie.
I'm Beth. This is Ruby. He can't see her. She's sitting down here. For retirees, there's no doubt that the skyrocketing cost of living is causing an enormous amount of stress. We thought the timing was right for us to share our 2023 financial retirement strategies. We hope that some of the measures that we're taking can help you with some of your financial plans.
So let's talk stocks. We think that 2023 is going to be kind of a half and half year. In the second half of the year, we think that inflation and interest rates are finally going to slacken, which is good news for everybody. So as a result of 2022, where most stocks went down in value, there's some pretty good bargains out there. So our strategy for this year is to fish. We're going to ignore sectors, but we're going to fish for individual stocks, specifically blue chip stocks. We're going to avoid anything that's high risk, because when you're retired or perhaps within 5 years of retirement, it's very, very hard to recoup that money in case you made a bad investment. Another thing that we're going to do is focus in on blue chip stocks that pay dividends, and retirees love dividends. So for example, just the other day, I was looking at some individual bank stocks. I was looking at this one particular stock that has gone down, I guess, 13 or 14% from last year. And they also pay consistent dividends. So that's the type of thing that I'm looking at right now. And I think it's going to be a very challenging year, no doubt about it. But there are analytical tools that you should be looking at to make sure you make the best decision possible. So everybody, get out their mouse and start clicking away and start analyzing. And also, if you wish, you may want to use a financial planner to help you. So good luck. It's going to be an interesting year for stocks. So let's talk GICs, Guaranteed Investment Certificates. And we realize that GICs are not the sexiest investment. However, they are once again gaining popularity in Canada. And we have GICs in our portfolio. And GIC returns aren't going to beat the rate of inflation. However, they are safe and secure. And they're a good short-term investment for various reasons, but especially if you're waiting for the stock market to work itself out.
So let's take a look at our home expenses. Once again, I don't think we're going to be doing any major projects on our house. Those new windows that we so desperately need are going to have to wait. Other than just regular day-to-day maintenance and repair, we're not really doing anything too large. Perhaps a small upgrade to one of our washrooms, but even that may have to wait. So let's talk cars. We have 2 cars, both paid off. One, though, is a little over 10 years old. Knock on wood, touch wood, we have not had any major surprises with it. We've been pretty good about keeping up with our maintenance and repairs. I mean, having said that, I guess anything could happen, but we are really hoping that we can get through another year or so with that car, so we're not going to be spending an enormous amount of money on a new car.
Yeah, and I think the key is to always have a pre-maintenance schedule. And we also happen to go to the same dealership for the past 10 years, so we've developed a really good rapport. And as a result, we've never really had a big car expense. Yeah. I remember reading somewhere that the average price of a car, believe it or not, in Canada is now $50,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot. So you combine that with high borrowing costs, you can see why we're maintaining the status quo with our cars.
I remember I used to watch The Price is Right when I was a kid, and the cars were 4 digits, and they started with a 4.
Yeah, those were the days.
So now let's talk our grocery bill. In Canada, food prices have gone up 12.5% over the last year. So what are we doing? We are definitely visiting more discount grocery stores. Stores like No Frills, I have wanted to go for a while to Walmart. Every once in a while, I do pick up a few groceries at Walmart, but we don't have one that close to us, so it's not always convenient. My son has said that it's great to order Walmart groceries online and you do save a lot. Mm-hmm. So we're definitely alternating between our local grocery store that's a little bit more pricey and more discount grocery stores.
And the local one that's a little bit more pricey has a much better selection of snacks.
It does. Yeah.
Just snacks.
He likes it better. So yeah, interestingly enough, there's two types of foods that have not gone up in price: potatoes and bananas. So I guess that's good if you like those two food groups. And as far as going out to restaurants and eating out, I wouldn't say that we've cut back. We don't eat out that much anyway, but we certainly do once in a while to treat ourselves. We're not living like monks. We certainly do it more in the warmer weather when we can sit on patios and enjoy time outside with friends. So, we try to be careful. I cook probably 4 to 5 nights a week, and then the other 2 we order in or eat out because we're only human, and who wants to cook every single night?
Okay, so you were saying, the two food groups that haven't gone up are potatoes and bananas. Have you thought of a recipe to incorporate those two?
Combine those two. I'm sure you could somehow, but no, I haven't.
Well, if you do know, please let us know in the comments. So let's talk pensions. I continue to get my 3 company pensions that I started taking at age 65. As far as CPP, which stands for Canada Pension Plan, I'm going to start getting that when I turn age 67 later this year. And with the high cost of living, as you alluded to earlier in this video, I think this is a good time to get a little bit of a bump in our income. So the other government pension that I have not taken as of yet is OAS, which stands for Old Age Security. I will relook at it in the year 2024, next year, depending on what my tax situation is in 2023, because if you reach a certain level, an income level, the government may claw that back. So as I said, I'll look at it again next year.
In 2023, I will continue to work part-time while you remain retired. Lucky duck. So we're fortunate that with my salary, his pensions, we pretty much meet our monthly expenses along with some quarterly withdrawals from our portfolio. We'd like to point out that we're not financial planners, so please always consider seeing a financial planner when it comes to your own expenses. Our intent was just to share what our strategies were with the hopes that it could help you make a financial plan for yourself. So until next time.
Bye for now.